it's me, a late artist. Wahoo! But alas, I haven't made it, and ready for some art. Behold, Art Night! Hello, chat. Ugh. Apologies for the delayed start there. Everybody is pretty much gearing up for that blizzard that's heading our way in the next less than 24 hours, actually. And the lines at ShopRite were pretty long. But we're here. We got the stuff that we need. We're prepared for the storm. The shovels are brought in. I'm ready to shovel. Well, at the very least, it'll just be all fluff and not sleet. So that's fun. They're saying my area could get up to 20 inches of snow. Help! But anywho, hello. Rexel, let's see, Joe, Eli, Gaming Fan, Bird. Let's see, Nico, Fampy. Then didn't get to do 100, keeping it 105 in here. There you go. That's a long streak. Hello, Kylie. Hello, Pepsi Roni. Thank you for the 2 bitties. Hola, my friend had her first stream today, and it was a success. Yay! Also, that's a good taste in a username right there. Nice. Hello, Equam, Zambrini. Let's see. Canuck, Swords, and everybody else sneaking in. Hello, Bird. So, chat. It's been a few weeks, but now that things are a little bit calmer schedule-wise, we are going to be finishing up what's left in the queue for my Draw Mario Characters from Memory stream. A subathon incentive. And according to the queue, we've got about, let's see, yep, 15 things left. 15 prompts. Let me just shrink this a little bit so I can see a little bit. There we go. So, gonna do as best as I can to draw these from memory. As we've seen from previous draw from memories, some of these could be very good, others may not be so good. We'll just see what happens there. But that's the fun of it. Goodness. Hello, Butter. Pepsi-Roni, thank you for the 1 bit. Well, that sounds exciting. Best of luck for the first one there. But now then, folks, what do you say we get right to it? Our first prompt of the night. Hi, Pangu. Oh, Pangu, you've come at a bad time because the first prompt, courtesy of Joe, a penguin, but it's falling off the cliff. Oh no. And I've also got a playlist on YouTube of relaxing Mario music. It could be from multiple Mario games. I think it's from Up Till Wonder. So let's see. He's going over that cliff. I'm trying to do other things. Oh, we're starting off strong tonight. Whee! Oh my goodness. Let me just make sure my mouse isn't all for toots there. Okay. He's going over that cliff. No matter how many times I see that clip from Speed Racer, it never gets old. He's going over that cliff. A penguin sounds worse than watching Josh earlier. Oh yeah, he was doing that zoo sound thing tonight also, wasn't he? I saw him go live with that, but I didn't have a chance to watch. Oh well. Oh gosh. Let's see. Pepsi-Roni, yours was, let me see if it's still in here. It should be. Actually, I don't think I see yours in here, Pepsi-Roni. I think you were in the first group. You may have been in the first group. Although it's been a couple of weeks, so I can't honestly forget. Although, the VOD is on YouTube. But yeah, people that have done requests, if you don't see yours in here, then it's probably in the first group. Which you can find on my VOD channel. Also, good job, YouTube, for doing the thumbnail for that one. This extreme close-up of 9-volt. Ooh, goody! Shooting Star Summit. I realized I could have made you draw WWE Bowser from memory, but I didn't want to torture you. Thank you. Where's Dan when you need him? Oh well. He's going over that cliff. Ah! Poor penguin. Sexy pose Bowser was right there. It's true. Oh, right. I know what I did with the eraser. There we go. Excellent. Hello, sexy Bowser. Well, first we had a regular penguin, and now, we've got one falling off a cliff. Ah! The Mario penguin, so of course it's gonna be blue instead of black. Okay. Yeah, but WWE Bowser is sexy in my eyes. I mean, fair enough there. Everybody's got their tastes. Realistic eraser leaving a mark on your canvas. Oh yeah. Let's see. Don't want to make it transparent. There we are. But let me, wait a minute. I'm forgetting something here. We need a white belly on him. There we are. Now it's a Pengu. Let me smooth out the edges there a little bit. There we go. Okay, find the nearest cliff that feel like penguin throwing. Oh no! Don't tell Yudi! About there. Add some lines. He's going over that cliff. Ah! And just like that, we got a penguin going off a cliff. I thank you, Joe, for requesting that one. Boop. Now then, from No Account Gamer, they want Prince Dreambert. Okay, I actually have no idea who that is. Well, if he's a prince, he must be in like royalty or something. Mario and Luigi Dream Team character. Ah. Never played Dream Team, so that would explain it. Well, if he's a prince, let's see. Fuck it, we're doing it live. We're doing it live. Some doodles I'll start with a drawing base. Others, we'll make it up as we go along. just look very princely. Hey, I'll give him a toad head. Let's see what he'll be. You found me! Let's see. I'll give him some kind of robe. A prince robe. Welcome to the completely blind one. Oh no. When you see its actual design, you'll say, oh, he's actually kind of cute, but for now, make an OC. Hello, Retro. Penguin. He's gotta look royal, so put him like this. Hello, Soda. Anybody got the lineup for the queue? Soda, after this one, there'll be another 2, and then yours will come up. Hello, Directioner. Don't fire me, my device didn't alert me to the stream. You're not fired because sometimes Twitch is a little glitchy like that. So you're not fired. This is probably gonna look so off, but you know what? Fuck it, we're doing it live. Let's give him a staff to hold. What's this one called? This one is supposed to be Prince Dreambert. But if you're referring to the song that's playing right now, I think this is... Come on, YouTube, load for me. Sweet Mystery Galaxy from Super Mario Galaxy 2. Okay. Hello, Chaos, no come. Also, I believe today, even though it's a Draw Mario Characters stream, isn't today the 40th anniversary of Zelda? Let's see. It is! Link, they come to town 40 years ago! Let's see. It's technically Ganondorf's birthday. Haha! If he's wearing a robe, he probably would have a hoodie or something. Well, excuse me, princess. Give him a royal hoodie. Nothing new in terms of games for the 40th anniversary. Nope! Haven't seen anything from that. Or maybe they might announce something during the summer. You never know. Link, they come to town. This is gonna look so far off. We might get something later, but right now the focus is Pokemans. Less than a week till Pokemon presents. This is gonna look so far off. But let's color this son of a bitchin'. Pokemon Day next Friday! It's true! Wait, I know what he's missing. A thumb! There we go! Otherwise he'd be missing a finger. We can't have that! Yeah, next week gonna be crazy for Pokemans, but also for snow. If it was only like a few inches, like 2-3 max, this would be no problem. But given we're probably gonna get like 20-something inches, help! I feel Zelda's too focused on getting their movie out right now. Nintendo can only spread itself so thin. True. Let's make them red. Super mushrooms are red. Let's make them also red. Oh. Yeah, this is gonna look so far off when we go see the actual image of Prince Dreambert. Oh no. This is what happens when I don't play Mario and Luigi. Oh. But yes, everybody in the storm's path, be safe out there! We got our shovels ready. I'll probably salt the sidewalk later.
Luigi, look!
It's from Bowser! Dreambird AUOC, do not steal. Oh man. He probably looks so far off, but there you go. Hello, Twilight. Alright, to Google, we gotta see this. Okay, in a way, identical, but at the same time, not really. Because, chat. Boop. Yeah, get this fully shown here. Boop. There he is. Prince Dreambert. So, in a way, the head shape was not far off, but everything else, pretty much. Well, okay, the hoodie color is identical, but other than that, not even close. Nailed it. Excellent. Woo! Tostarena Night, Mario Odyssey. But that give no account for that one. And for those coming in right now, here's what we got so far. My attempt at Prince Dreambert plus a penguin off a cliff. Let me move you over. No Spar. I need a monster to climb with that there Kirby. That's what we do best at NME. Okay, McFad. Where's the Kirby? Here it is. Yo! No shenanigans. I like this interpretation. Looks like a Mushroom Kingdom Royal Mage. Now then, from Rain, they want me to draw. I'm Diddy! Diddy Kong! Now, a good chunk of him I do remember. Other bits might misremember. Let's see what happens here. I'm Diddy! Hey! Wow! It's the red Teletubby. Oh, God. Uh-oh. Po. I'm Diddy. Diddy Kong went through a few redesigns. Surely you'll get one right. Can't forget about his Nintendo hat. Let's see. I was trying to remember in my head the Nintendo part of the hat. Monkey. I don't know. I don't speak Teletubbies. Which I do admit, when it was on the air here in the States, I may have watched it a lot before school. almost every morning before school. Yeah, when it was on the air, they were everywhere. Monkey. I'm guilty as well. Yay! Let's see, I know it's got Nintendo across the cap. I'm just trying to remember the rest of it. Although the Wiggles were the biggest thing as a kid. Yeah, I think the Wiggles were past my time. Let's see. I think it was something like this. And I'll fill it in later. They turned 35 this year. Oh god, they've been around that long? Huh. Today I learned. Now, are they... They're the group that's based in Australia, right? Or am I thinking of a different country? They are. Okay. I think the only other time I remember, like, seeing them on TV was, when they were at the, tribute ceremony for, the Crocodile Hunter. Rest in peace. Right about there? One of the great exports of Britain's favorite prison colony. Yep. Where is this remix from? Let me see. Oh, it's the credits theme from Mario Maker. Nice. There we are. Back up a little bit there. Yeah. Go back here. I would normally say, good grief, he's naked! But nope, he's wearing a shirt. He's not in the nude. Blech. Although, let's see. Still love this song after all this time. Oh yeah. Can never go wrong with these pieces of music. Diddy Kong's little buddy is still out, though Diddy Kong doesn't wear pants. No lies detected there. But I want to keep my job, so I'm not going to be drawing his little buddy. To answer your question, Twilight, our requests are closed. Tonight is the part 2 night to do the rest of the queue that was filled on the first night. Reminds me of when I drew your Sonic OC as Princess Daisy. That's a callback. Good times. I'm Diddy. Let's see. Whoop. Missed a spot. There we are. Now let's color him in. Highlight and grab it. I'm Diddy. Wow. Oh, you say you thought you put mine in for part 1, but I didn't see mine in the VOD. I'm probably just confused, I guess. Sorry, in that case. When a lot of prompts come in, sometimes it's hard to remember, who's in there and who's not. So, sorry. Diddy Kong Monkey. I was gonna see how well your knowledge on drawing Prince Peasley from Superstar Saga was. Given I've only done it for when it comes up on Cookie, it probably would not be that good. Aside from the very little bits of Superstar Saga I've played on Cookie Nights, I definitely do not remember those characters in those games very well. Okie dokie, Diddy. Yay! I know certain iterations of Diddy Kong have like yellow stars on his shirt. Others don't. I believe his eyes are just black with a shine, so nope. No drawing Luigi's crush this time around. Oh, Luigi. Larsa! Well, there's my best shot at Diddy Kong right there, I feel. Alright, to Google. Aha! There's definitely multiple variations of Diddy Kong here. So let's see, I'll grab which one? Yeah, I'll grab this one. Take the DK64 art, and then there he is. Oh, I forgot his ears. Oops! Skip the stars. I forgot his ears. Whoopsies! But overall, in terms of, like, body shape and whatever, pretty close. I didn't shave his belly, but other than that, not bad for, from memory. It gets a pass. His what? Sorry, I can't hear you. Well, thank you for that, Rain. Now then. We just, whoop, who's texting me? It's my father. Okay. He was just checking about a thing with the taxes and whatnot. Okay. Thanks, Father. Yes, that's gonna be taken care of. Alrighty then, chat. Just move Diddy over a little bit. Hey, come on, get over there. Thank you. Now, courtesy of Miracle Captor, You want me to draw Cream? Wow, not Cream. Queen Merelda from Wario Land. Shake It. Well, I played that game and I think I have a decent memory of that character. I know she was in like a green dress. She's pretty, but please don't cream her. Oops. It's one of those days, folks. Are we allowed to cheese her? Maybe? Let's see how I do on this one. Ciao! I think I remember her hair being something like this. Maybe, I think it was like this too, her hair. Hey, we're not drawing Sonic characters here. Nope. Not on this one. I should move this down a little bit. I think at the top of her head, she had some kind of hat on, like this. And I also remember her because literally at the end of Shake It, Wario tosses her aside and just gets the money. Pretty princess or money? Wario, take the money. Let's see, I remember she had a dress. So let's see. I think there was something like this on her dress. Yeah, let's draw her arms like these. I don't think anyone requested Rosalina at all. Yeah, believe it or not, I don't think anybody did. I am very surprised, given all the Rosa love around here. Let's see, I remember having some like this, and then this. For Wario, it's not about the women, it's all about getting those fat stacks of cash. Wario! I know she had some kind of gloves. I think this is all I remember of her. But alrighty then. Now, let's clean it up a bit. Sometimes characters do fall through the cracks. True. This happens at times. Alright, there. Not gonna lie, Vivian and Rosalina were on mine, but then I thought, Kitty Boo Gal's pretty. Oh, it's on the list here. Not till later, though.
You have messed with the rest, now the best will make a mess! Implement the commercial enterprise!
Ralph's back is correct yet again. Retro, thank you for the hundo. Appreciate it. Rosalina was a childhood crush, and I could see why they're a beloved character. After all, they're out of this world in more ways than one. It is true. And I can't wait to see her on the big screen in a little over a month and a half. It's gonna be fun. Although I did see that new teaser clip of the Lumas having a pillow fight. Rosalina coming in to look. They pretend to be asleep. She closes the door. And then they resume. Why do I have a feeling some of them are gonna massacre each other with those pillows? Oh no. Also, I agree with Rosalina, but Lady Bo pretty too. I missed Vivian? Yep, but it's on the first VOD. And yes, we actually had a duplicate come into the queue, but that's been changed to a different one. But I did say if in the rare case a duplicate comes up, I'll have to ask that person to change to a different character. There we are. I've seen some interesting fan art thanks to the movie poster. Oh my. Hi! I feel like playing a Mario Party. And all of a sudden I feel like I'm stuck in a toy box. I feel like I'm being watched by an imposter star. And also, on account of Mysteryland Part 1 going up on TRG today, I wonder how many hidden blocks we'll be finding. Spoiler alert in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tim found the first one. Also, good choice. Because Mystery Land, the Mario Party 2 board, has the least amount of blue spaces, so the chances of a hidden block are way up on that board. So we'll definitely be seeing plenty, I feel. Claire got 3 the last time, I feel. I think on that compilation video I saw, she got 3. There, Miracle. You've come at a good time. I'm on yours right now. Yippee! Yeah! And now I remember Merlida having various shades of green. But first, let's color in her skin. Warp, and then hidden block. Then I'm gonna be very curious who comes out on this one. Kinda hoping Tim will snatch it at the last minute, but you never know. Now I normally root for Claire, but I think for this time, either Claire or Tim. Either of them get the win, I'll be satisfied. Well, it's Mario Party, so you never know what's gonna happen. What matters is they're having fun. Now then, I remember there being a lighter green and a darker green. So let me see. And I think it was some kind of a limeish green. Let me see. There we are. And I can safely tell you, chat, there's no way I'm doing any art after tonight's stream. I know I got one commission left to work on, but I am taking tonight off from art commissions. Because I know my hand is going to be screaming at me by the end of the stream. So, give the hand a rest. Plus, I got laundry to do tonight. So, let's see. This is definitely a darker green, so do that. Pardon me, chat. Considering how lucky Emil was on getting the last board, I'm fine with Claire winning despite the hidden star. You seen that hidden block come up after Emil stole coins from Claire. Oh, that was beautiful. Let's see, I think this gem is yellow. Don't you just love it when hidden blocks appear and screw everything up for everybody else? I love it. Now then, I believe her hair color was a light green, but a little bit more on the teal side, if I'm remembering correctly. Let's see. No, not select inverse. I want to get in there, you silly. Take that color, make it a little bit more green. There we go. La, la, la. What is this piano arrangement from? It's from the New Donk City Cafe, apparently, in Mario Odyssey. It's been a while since I've heard this one. It's like I'm in New York City. Wonderful. Also, you know the upcoming blizzard is gonna be bad when New York City is under a blizzard warning. First time in a decade. That's how you know it's gonna be bad. But at the same time, they keep going back and forth on how much we're gonna get. It's like, I know it's gonna be bad, but we'll just have to wait till it does its thing. We hear about New Donk City, but what about Old Donk City? I was too old. This is white. Little eyelash right there. There. And ta-da! It's the Queen! But now then, let's see how off I was. Queen Relda. Honestly, pretty close. Minus a few details. she is. Boop! The queen! Very close in terms of the design. I might have missed the belt on her dress. And slightly off on the hair, but other than that, pretty darn close. I guess I remembered a lot more than I anticipated. She is from Wario Land Shake It. Well, Wario, what do you want? A princess / queen? Or do you want stacks of cash? Wario takes stacks of cash. Wow, 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 wow. Nice. Thank you for that miracle. Now then, from Soda Pop. King Boo, but the aristocrat skin from Mario Kart World. Top of the morning to you, fellow ghosties. Oh boy. I vaguely remember this outfit. But let's see how dapper I can make King Boo here. Now, let me see. Mr. King Boo. And including this one, there are now 11 things left in the queue. First you draw a circle, then you do the rest of it. Nyeh. Gotta draw him looking dapper. Super Paper Mario music. It plays during certain flashbacks. Still have not finished that game. Remember getting stuck. Let me see. Wearing a dapper coat there. Hey, Mario Party 2 credits. Maybe I'll turn the music up just a little bit. There we go. And you know what, for the giggles, care for a spot of tea, eh, what? Splendid evening for a spot of tea, eh, what? I'm now envisioning all the characters just floating around. Just floating across the screen. Ah! And now all of a sudden feel like I'm 6 years old again. Doo-doo, doo-doo. Even if 2 chapters in particular get tedious, Super Paper Mario is by far my favorite story and gameplay. Fair enough there. Played until chapter 4, in which I got stuck. Well, granted, that was over a decade and a half ago, so I kind of forgot the game now. I wonder how King Boo's laugh would sound if he was British. A very good question. I still have a note in the manual with a bunch of L, M, and R for reasons. Entirely fair there. Aw, don't go away, credits music. I want to keep on floating. Would I stream Super Paper Mario? I mean, considering I've streamed other Paper Marios, I don't see why not. Let's spook the shit out of Luigi and then go out for some tea. You streamed Paper Aelita. That is very true. I did do that. We went through Thousand Year Doors remake. Oh yes. Blech. Yeah, played the first 3 Paper Marios, but then none past that. Let's see, I think he has more. Does he have more teeth? I'm not sure. Nah, just keep those 2. Let me move the mouth just a little bit. There we are. Miss, care for a spot of tea, eh, what? King Boo must be a hoot at tea time. My nose be messing with me a bit on account of sneezing earlier today and then also the cold weather. No, thank you. But don't worry, I am not sick. Hello there, Mario All-Stars. My opinion of Sticker Star will always be the same. It's not a good game, but it's not a bad one either. I've played truly bad ones, but this isn't one of them. Though they definitely made some, questionable choices in there upon watching, Claire and Emil go through it. Allergies? Oh no, not till the spring season. When the tree pollen starts falling, that's when I'll really have allergies. No, thanks. Hello, Mandalore. I can't see King Boo drinking tea. In my opinion, he'd probably prefer drinking spirits. Yeah, I could see that too. But for this, fancy one, we'll have him drink tea. I've got tea! Ha! Oh no, wait, that's coffee. Oh, I found the tea. Ha! I think Emil's opinions on Sticker Star are pretty well known at this point. Oh yeah. Which is kind of glad I'm kind of glad he's toning down on reminding everybody of that, because after a while it does get a little annoying. Boo also wears a hat in Mario Party 4. Although he looks more like a wizard in that one, I think. And now I remember King Boo having like a blue tongue in certain games. So I'm gonna give him a blue tongue. Mainly on account of Luigi's Mansion, him having a blue tongue. Is this supposed to be one of King Boo's outfits in Kart World? It sure is. His dapper looking outfit. Fancy. Well, it's technically codenamed Aristocrat, but there you go. King Boo the Aristocrat. King Boo Aristocrat Mario Kart World. Okay. I was close on some parts, other bits I was a little bit off. But overall, not too bad. Boop. Thanks, Reddit. But there you go, chat. Find anything, including a King Boo. Looking rather dapper. Are you ready for some tea, sport? But yeah, overall, it's okay. Let's see, the coat edges are brown instead of white. I forgot the mustache and the bionicle. And also his crown is on top of the hat. But you know what? We got one aristocrat ready for racing, the other one is ready for some tea. So it's A-okay there. Thank you, Soda, for that one. Is it just me, or does King Boo does it look like a King Boo if he was in Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer? I mean, in terms of the colors, you're not wrong there. Alright, I should have made the cliff a little bit snow-covered. He's going over that cliff. Ah! Let me clear that. Thank you again, Soda. Let's see. Hello, Gabby. There we go. Now it's not stuck in transparent mode. Ta-da! Now then, next up, courtesy of Chaos Diva, let's do something festive. Draw Dementio from Super Paper Mario. Oh dear. I actually don't know what he looks like. Oh dear. Ooh, how am I gonna do this one? Oh no, we were just talking about Super Paper Mario too. Yep. Here comes a blind one, chat. I think the only thing I know about him is that he's, I think, a villain? Other than that, don't know much about him. Given the art style design of that game, do more pointy edges. This is gonna be very weird, OC. Oh. What was his name? Dementio from Super Paper Mario. I'm trying to also remember body shapes from that game overall. They're definitely more pointy compared to previous ones. So let's see. Maybe something like this? This is gonna look way off, I guarantee it. This is gonna look so off. Just keep them like this. And I guess just give them some random colors that I feel will fit. Yellow. Oh dear. Maybe this color? Oh my goodness. If I'm to guess, maybe I'll pick this kind of color. Hi, Rainbow Road. This is so bad. But that's my take on Dementio. Oh no. This is so bad. Alright. How off am... Oh my god, I am way off on this motherfucker. Oh no. Not even close. Maybe the color palette was correct, but everything else was not correct. Oops. Yes, we'll call it a beta design. Oops. Ladies, mental gen dudes, we found our Aegislash for Mario. Dementio, placeholder. Oh, man. Well, chat, that's the glory and beauty of drawn characters from memory. Well, Chaos, thank you for that. I hope that is to your liking. But now then, courtesy of Yami Florence, you want me to draw Fawful? Let's add Fawful to the list. Oh god. Is he a Mario and Luigi character? I think he's a Mario and Luigi character. Alright, mouse, get back on there. Reoccurring Mario and Luigi character. Okay. I remember he was in like this robe. Let me see. I also know he had these glasses. I don't remember too much about him, but I remember seeing him in across various games or whatnot. I think his head went something like this. And some kind of cape. I will have chortles! Yeah. Maybe something like this? Actually, that doesn't look right. Let's see. Whoops! He's been memed to death, especially with that crop text that reads, "It is I who nuts to that." Ah, that's probably where I've seen him the most in all those memes. That makes a lot more sense now. I definitely know he has this shit-eating grin on his face. And don't forget those teeth! Hey, we're in online mode for Mario Kart 8! Oh. You think with how much we've heard this song, it would be ingrained in our brains. And now I'm envisioning all those toads floating in space. I think he had a little mark on his head too. Now I remember. Is that Mooch in the background? Oh yeah. I think right now he's on a retro book club with Juker and Nikki. Fun fact, they're on the front page tonight. So you may hear him every now and then. It's all good there. Now then, I remember Fawful having a light green skin. And chat, we think his car might be on the way out, so it's time to start saving for a new one, so he's definitely been feeling a little heavy lately. I just hope he's okay, I'm so worried about him. He'll be okay. It's just a lot at once. With having to get a new save up for a new car next year. Not to mention how huge the bill was for his current car. And also the weather being all shitty. He very much does not like snow. He'll be okay. And now I think Fawful had little squiggles on his glasses too. I think I remember from the memes. That's gotta hit a bit. Oh yes. It'll be alright. It must be going good over there if I just heard a I think this is from New Super Mario Bros. Yep. Yep, those instruments, I can tell it's from an SMB. And I believe his cape is red. And then the inside. this. There you are. Hello, shit-eating grin. I do have to admit, chat, his car is an '06 model, and to having last this long, he takes good care of his cars. Let's see. Then again, my car is an '08, but then again, with how little it gets around, it's only had like 55,000 miles. Anyway, ta-da! We got Fawful! As best as I could remember him. Alright, Fawful. Hot damn! Honestly, pretty close. Boop! Honestly, pretty close. Just missing some details on that cape there. And the shape is a little bit off, but other than that, from not having played the Mario and Luigi games that much, I can thank the memes for remembering him a lot. Excellent! Gonna say it now, you're closer to his inside story design than Superstar Saga. Ah! Okay. Nice! Not too shabby. Well, thank you for that, Yummy. Let me back up so I can show y'all what we got so far. Excellent. Let me move some over. I just realized I did two of these guys with the squiggles in the eyes. Now then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 out of 15 done. We'll do the next one, and then we'll be officially halfway there in the middle. And then we'll use that to take a break. Now then, Fampy. Let's do something cute. Let's do a green Yoshi with black glasses, but if green can't be done, let's do light blue by Mario Kart Main. Well, we did draw a green Yoshi last time, so we shall draw a light blue Yoshi with those sunglasses. I wear my sunglasses at night so I can. Larson! So happy! Wear those black eyeglasses. Right, you did write eyeglasses, not sunglasses. Whoops! Regardless, Yoshi with glasses. Very cute. He's so happy. Bring her, bring her, bring her. Bring her. It's true. Different shoe color for light blue Yoshi. They all got different colors. Larson! Who is this? Larson! I can't wait to see him on the big screen in a few weeks. Larson! Make it blue and then you get Alita Yoshi with a different shade of blue. Mm-hmm. Ursula. Good luck remembering all the shoe colors, especially when they're not consistent across all the games like Smash, Tennis, Mario Kart especially. Oh yeah! I think I remember a light blue Yoshi having purple shoes? I think I remember that one. I know regular blue Yoshi has pink shoes. Some of my favorite characters from the Mario series. Well, my all-time favorite Mario character is Toad. Let's see, other honorable mentions include Luigi, Rosalina, Yoshi, of course, and of course Mario. And then for enemies, Lakitu is my favorite Mario enemy. The Koopa Troopas are also pretty cool, too. Toad, you say? Hello! Hey! What are you doing? I'm just hanging out. I had a bad day at work today. Do you want me to make you macaroni? You know I don't like macaroni! You know what? The Boos are also good enemies I like. Yes, give Lakitu all the respect he needs. I love Lakitu. Macaroni! Love the Game Grumps ref. That's because I can remember that little animated part. Of Aaron doing the Toad impression, which, to be fair, even though I'm not really the biggest fan of him, he does a pretty good Toad impression. Hey now! We won't let those fuckers take this land. No! Never! And let's see there. And Yoshi, don't eat all my jelly beans now, Yoshi. Because good news, chat. The cream soda jelly beans, they arrived today ahead of the storm. Although I did get a notification that the Miku Nendroid could arrive here on Monday. Either during or after the storm is over. Miku, you gotta survive! Castle kitchen on fire. Vivian. Oh. My bad. Yeah, Vivian would totally set the kitchen on fire by accident. Another Yoshi that won't pay taxes. No! That does remind me, I do need to take a photo of one of my documents to send it to my accountant. Thankfully, the light in our dining room is really good. Since I won't be doing any art after stream tonight to rest my hand, I could focus on doing laundry, exercise, and taxers! Nyeh. I might be the only Yoshi who does pay taxes. There you go. Set an example for all the other Yoshis that don't pay their taxes. Marcel! I have to admit, the Yoshi popcorn bucket does look really, cute. But I'm gonna pass on it. It's probably gonna go really fast, too, in terms of sales, and probably get resold, but, no thank you. I'm just happy enough to go see the movie. The Bun and I will have to pick a date for that. This is from the credits theme of Dr. Mario and Germ Buster. So you were a little close there, Pepsi-Roni. It is a Dr. Mario. Next layer. It's always good to have another layer for stuff like this, folks. That way you can easily erase underneath without making it too messy. Marcel! He's so happy with those shades on. Look at the pupils drawn in a bit. He's so happy. The most I spent for a Yoshi thing, my parents got me a Mario Kart 64 Yoshi toy, sealed for Christmas a few years ago for $2.25. Now, given how rare those things are, whew, golly, nice. I'm so happy. Mario Galaxy and Supergirl are ones this year for myself and Uncle Cuttlefish to go back check out the theater for sure. Yeah, definitely want to see Mario Galaxy in theaters. I know there's also Toy Story 5, Frozen 3 later in the year. But, Frozen 3, I might honestly wait for it to drop on Disney+. Toy Story 5, maybe I'll go see? After seeing the latest trailer, honestly, given the premise of the film, I think it might be an important film to have. Maybe it'll teach kids, there's more to life than just playing on a tablet. Like, actually go outside and or play with toys. So, I'm hoping it'll be better than the fourth one. Yeah, having a tablet be the main villain? Oh yeah. Marcel! He's so happy. Might wait for it to drop on Disney Plus. I mean, that's entirely fair there. Marcel! We had one more right here. Excellent. Let's get this blue Yoshi. Light blue. He's so happy. Speaking of Toy Story 5, bald, my eyes. But that detail on Woody was insane. I was definitely not expecting that detail on him. Well, then again, who knows how much time had passed since between the events of 4 and 5. She's so happy. Okay, now it's coming back to me. Some other details. There we go. Marcel! There we are. Let me color these bits in, then I'll put on the white. Marcel! Ooh, pardon me. Theaters are closing left and right around me. Couldn't recover financially after COVID. Oh no! So I either watch movies on streaming services or sail the seas if they're not available. Entirely fair there. I mean, it's a miracle that the movie theaters, well, one of the movie theaters in my hometown, well, it was mainly an AMC, was saved. But alas, the very first movie theater I went into, the more local-sized one, yeah, that unfortunately closed down. No! It sucks. It was the very first movie theater I went into, and now it's gone. Hi, Jolt. And look, it's Yoshilita. No, more like a Fampy Yosh. I saw my very first movie theater in that theater that closed down in my hometown. There may have been only like 4 theaters in that theater, but there was something very special about that place. You'd see people from out of town or mostly from around town in there. Good times. Good times. Even having at least one birthday party at the movie theater. If not mine, somebody else's. I'm trying to think, what films did I see in that theater? Rugrats movie, the first 3 Pokemon movies, Santa Claus 2 with Tim Allen, Toy Story 3? I think I saw it either there at the AMC, I forget. A couple other films. The last one I saw there before COVID was Star Wars, the Rise of Skywalker. It was literally like 2 months before COVID struck. I remember that the theater changed its branding, so a coupon that I had for it before would not work, so the kid at the counter felt kind of bad for me, so he gave me a discount, quote unquote, by giving me a kid's ticket. I mean, that was kind of nice of him, but at the same time, it's like, oh, this is embarrassing. Oh, we have an AMC at Disney Springs. During the few times I've been down there, I remember walking past that AMC, and people in my group would be like, hey, you want to go see a movie while we're here? No, we've got AMCs back at home. Rosalina! Or rather, let's go to a galaxy. I believe the bottom of these shoes are yellow. I think I remember that from the last time. We get Rosalina after all in this stream. The library. Let us begin. A few weeks ago, my local AMC had to shut down for the night because there was a water pipe burst. Whew. Yeah, that'll do it. Especially with the weather that's been going around the past couple of weeks. No, thank you. I think I just turned Mooch in the background. Yep! Like I say, he's on a Retro Book Club with Nikki and Juker tonight, since Juker's on the front page tonight. So, but they've been, Nikki's been going at it for a couple of hours already, so it's one of the later time slots for Hun. Letting him have some fun. So there might be times you may hear him in the background, but that's okay. It's all good. It's a banui. I keep it like that. Tiny spot right there. Oop, too big a brush. Shrink it. And ta-da! It's a light blue Yoshi with glasses. Yay! Alright, let's see how off I am on the colors. It's actually very accurate. Hooray! Bring! Ha! Light blue Yoshi! I'm actually correct! Yay! I'm trying not to explode from cuteness. You're welcome! I think the only thing is maybe like the scaly bits on his head could have been a little bit more orangey instead of red. But other than that, pretty damn close. Yay! Marcel! He's so happy. He's just so happy, Yoshi. A happy Yoshi is a happy Yoshi. Excellent. Move you over here. Save. There we are. I thank you for that, Fampy. But now then, chat. There are 8 left. So, we're now officially in the middle. But I think right now is probably a good spot to take a break. Let my hands stretch out a little bit, then also grab a refill and something to nibble on. And when we come back, folks, we've got 8 left. Actually, 7. I miscounted. I think one of the things in there was for a transformation or whatnot, so we've got 7 to go. Let's see, McButts, Rexel, T-Man, Octoling, Krytoxin, Tales of Adventure, and Shenanigans. Yours are the ones that are left. But alas, see you in a bit. Finally, a break at a reasonable time. I've come back, chat. Pardon the wait there. Also, I've come back with a handful of jelly beans! And it's a cream soda flavor this time. Courtesy of you cuckoo crazy burbs who keep doing Try again. Silly shenanigans on my throne page! How dares you send jelly beans to my front door, but I deeply appreciate it. Help, my throne page is shrinking again. I hope everybody's doing swell on this Saturday and preparing for the storm. Be careful there. Oh, man. But in the meantime, what was I paying for? Draw pile announcement. It's the year of the horse, the fire horse. Peter, the horse is here. Horse! Let's see, schedule-wise, tomorrow will be Pokemon Crystal Crowd Control. But shenanigans is a different chatter. Psh! Ow! Yes, Pokemon Crystal Crowd Control tomorrow, and then I think next week should be another regular week. Oh, goody! Though I also know it's going to be filled with at least 1 or 2 shoveling days. Ooh, baby. So let's see. I'll post my recent art commission later. But, after last night, we now have 4 commission slots available. Oh boy! 1 more commission and I'm all caught up. Yay! But if you want to take a look at my price sheets, click on one of those 2 links to your liking. I do safe for work and or not safe for work. But beware of the not safe for work. I'll add on a horny tax. I don't know what games Hunt is doing a retro book club with Nikki and crew, but judging by his reactions, it must be good ones. But now, still stretching out the hands, but we can get right back to work. Alrighty, back to the main board. Where are we at now in the music? Mario & Rabbids Kingdom Battle. Ooh, the title screen. Nice. Now then. Ooh, stretch. From what I've heard, they're actually terrible. Probably what's so funny about them. Judging by some of those reactions, makes a lot of sense to me. Now then. Courtesy of McButts. A long-bodied Goomba. Oh my. Long Goomba. Long. A very long Goomba. If you're not watching the Mario Bros. Super Show, you're gonna turn into a Goomba. Mario Wonder Goomba. That's an obscure character, alright. Oh no. Let's see what I can do about this one. Long Goomba. Long. Long man. Long. Who knew bubblegum commercials would turn into a soap opera? Yeah. If there's anybody here who hasn't seen those commercials, you need to. They are a hoot. Miracle, thank you for the nickel. Appreciate. Sorry, but my mind is in the gutter of what I thought it was. Yeah, given that shape, yeah, I can definitely understand that. Oops. But I can safely assure you it is not that thingamabob. That is a very stretched out Goomba. Oh no. Mario Kart DS credits theme. Aha! One of the very few Mario Karts I have not played. Long Man, Pepsi Man, and RoboCop's WTH fried chicken commercials are some YouTube required reading program picks. Oh yeah! There's a reason why at the Japanese commercial panels at MagFest that they keep putting on the Long Man ones because they're crowd favorites. Long Man. Long. Not a fan of the battle mode. You have to blow into the mic to get more than one balloon. Ew. That's no bueno. The only time I ever played Kart DS was with SharePlay. Aha! So whenever I did it, I always played as Shy Guy. Right, I forgot that's what could happen. In SharePlay mode, you can only play as Shy Guy. Goomba! Let's see. Long Goomba. Long. Very long. I have it on the Wii U Virtual Console. I can never get it to work. It either works or it doesn't. Been there, done that lots of times. Cream soda jelly beans. Yummy! I like me a cream soda. Ooh, it's not very often that I have a cream soda. There? So I guess in the meantime, chat, while I'm working on stuff here, if anybody's got any questions they want to fire away, feel free to do so. Well, I keep attempting to see how I draw these characters. The body and the feet. No, it's not a penis. Sorry, Popsky. That's not a penis. I keep thinking back to that one Mario Kart clip. That's a penis. No! Let's see. You're a different kind of dark brown for the feet. Ta-da! A long-bodied Goomba! Long Goomba! I don't think I see any long Goombas on Google, but may as well show an image of a Goomba. But overall, not too shabby there. Though, the colors of Goombas vary by the render, so this is a more modern Goomba. The colors are more closer, I'd say, to like the GameCube era Goombas. But hell yeah! You're gonna turn into a Goomba! Don't be the last on your block to be playing with Pasta Power! Woohoo! Thank you for that, McButts. Now then, is Rexels. They initially had a duplicate of Vivian in, but they did tell us their changed request. Who'd they pick? They pick Wario! Heavy rotten day! Wario! Well, let's see how well I can remember drawing him. Wow! Wario! Wah, 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 wah. Remember his teeth, girl. Remember his teeth. Goodbye, Star Spirits and Paper Mario. Mr. Wario! Goodbye, Gex! I mean, Twink! Get a nose like this. Let's see. Wario! Can't forget about that grin he always has. Wario, I'm the best. Oh, I missed. You called Gex a twink? No. Well, he did take a Twink's spot in Paper Aelita, so. You pick Wario. I still find it funny the last time somebody picked Waluigi, now we've got Wario. Let's pick a Wario. There's some bits of him I remember, others not so much. Maybe his hair was a little bit longer. Let's see. Sure. In before Wario laughing metal. Oh no! The first time hearing that on Coliseum 2019, that was a hell of a time. I don't know what was funnier. The song or Jared's actions on the drums or Josh's laughter. I don't know what was funnier there that time. No, Raven. Welcome to art class. Oh, isn't this cooking? Sorry. Wait, this is cooking! Come back! Oh, why do I even bother? Hello, Noob Smoke. Wah! My mouth is going to be tasting like cream soda for a little bit, but you know what? I am A-okay with that. It could be worse, chat. You pick Wario. What is this one? Oh, background music 3 from Mario Paint. Mario Paint. Wah, wah, wah. Let's see. Do appreciate all the sprite work you made for that. All your mods are super cool. That's kind of how I found you after you made the Jonic mod for Mania. Woo! I do appreciate that. But definitely was a lot of work, both of those mods. Whew. Yeah, each one had its own brand of difficulty and for development. Like, Jonic Mania was making sure the sprites were consistent. Because there were so many, sprites for, like, a few movements that, make it look so smooth. But when you're doing them one by one, it's like, whoa. Like, even the run cycle took a little bit because of how smooth those sprites were. Yeah, main difficulty for Jonic Mania was sprite smoothness, and plus first time ever doing a game mod, so it was a lot to learn. And making sure the colors were correct when transferring over to the system. And then Paper Aelita's main difficulties were how many characters there were, and plus all the text I had to edit. And plus, my computer, needing repairs during that time, so I lost some data, so I had to redo some stuff. But in the end, they were both fun. And I probably won't be going back to another one for a while. But we shall see what happens. It definitely took a lot of trial and error and learning for both of those mods, I remember. We have to save Princess Mooch! Who put Mooch in a dress? I did! Who's there? Let's see. Gary who? I'll save that one for the W. Alright, we need his mustache, but we'll get there in a sec. More Mario Galaxy! Please select a galaxy to go to. Give it a spin and zoom! Welcome, new galaxy! Wario! It's not Wario without his mustache. Wario! Hello? Ma, I told you not to call me. I'm making a movie. Can't. Don't expect mouth to mouth. Want the ball? Yeah. Wah, 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 wah. I hope, Hun talking in the background isn't distracting for y'all. But it's all good fun. You'll have to tell me more about those games later. Tick, tick, tick. Where's this from? Paint Star Memories from, oh, Color Splash. Paper Mario Color Splash. Not the worst, but not the greatest, Paper Mario? So... Could barely hear Mooch, honestly, not paying attention either. I mean, that's entirely fair there. Go! Wario! Whoops! Aside from storm prep day was mostly okay. Well, chat, the main reason for starting a lot later than usual was making our run to groceries. But of course, everybody's been buying before the storm hits, so it's definitely been busy. Though then again, Saturday night is a very popular time to go grocery shopping, so, oops. But I think there were only like 4 to 5 registers open? No bueno. Let's see. But it also didn't help that, there was a Karen at the register next to us. Or at least a complaining at the register next to us. Now, I don't know who started the argument, but it definitely sounded like it was a combination of both. Combination of, guy at the register who definitely looked like he was in his late teens, early 20s, who wanted to just go home because of the storm coming. But then a middle-aged Karen complaining like, "You were not scanning and counting as you were going along." And the guy was like, "Yes, I am." "No, you're not." "Yes, I am." "No, you're not." And the supervisor was like trying to break it up, but she wasn't doing too good. Oh no. And I remember the guy was like, "Have a grand old day, get out of here." And she's like, "Where's the manager? You're a nasty man." It's like, oh boy. A fucking Karen. Don't be a Karen, folks. Don't be a fucking Karen. Excuse me. Delicious. Hey, chat. The jelly bean burps are back. Oh no. It's something about these jelly beans, man, that just makes me go burp. Oh no. Oh god. He's got no eyes. Now he does. Excuse me, princess. You pick Wario. Don't be a Karen to retail workers. Nope. They are cream soda flavored. Mmm. Over there? Yeah, they are cream soda flavored, but there's like no fizz in them. So. I hate when customers try to tell employees how to do their job. I would just be like, "You want to learn how to do the job then? Here, come on. We'll take you to the training room." Dumbasses. From the 4 summers that I worked at the minor league ballpark, I've only had to deal with like 3 Karens? Which honestly was a lot less than I was expecting. I was expecting like at least a dozen per season. Nope. Maybe because they knew not to mess with me. Especially when I was put to season ticket holder register. They just don't put anybody at that register. They just put the most respected workers there. So I guess I had the most respect. Yay! Wario! Almost complete. Fortunately, 99% of the customers I encounter are very nice, understanding. It's the 1% that are very rude. I don't know if Bugs Bunny reverse psychology would have worked on that Karen we saw earlier, though she was pissed. If anything, something like that would have caused a brawl. Nope. The entire store would have probably gone into a brawl, if I'm being honest. And I don't even know if that woman had, like, a weapon on her. I'd rather not think about it. That is why I try not to get into confrontations with people out in public, because you never know if they might have a weapon on them. So, nope. Don't do that. Because you don't want to piss off the wrong person. No, thank you. I know that firsthand. In college, here's a story I can tell. I don't remember who I was with, or riding in the car with. We might have been going to like a choir party event. Some guy tried to cut us off. Of course, the girl in my car tried telling him off, telling him to watch where he's going. Dude had a knife in his car, tried to throw it at us, but obviously he missed. But thankfully the light changed and we sped out of there before he could get out of his car, grab it, and try to do horrible things with it to us. But thankfully we were out of there. And this was like sophomore year in college, so this is a really long time ago. But thankfully, there was a cop car coming from the other direction who saw the entire thing and pretty much sped over to the other side and pretty much pulled his ass over. Another case of idiots who think they can get away with shit, but they end up getting caught by the cops. Bye-bye! Dumbass! Okay, last two jelly beans, do your magic. Oh. Okay, Wario. Let's do it. Suddenly, I'm in Thousand Year Door. Too bright and yellow. There we go. Now, technically, I could have drawn him without the short sleeves, because he has worn long sleeves before. That's more of a classic look for him. Idiots on the road discovering the definition of comeuppance. My favorite. Yup! Ah, I love it when justice is served like that. Mwah! Delicious! Wario doesn't wash his clothes. You could draw him green and still be accurate. It is very true. Mr. Wario with your purple overalls. Wah! Instant karma is sweet. Oh yeah! I love it. I love it. I think his buttons were also white. Let's see. And then his shoes I know are green. I'm the best. Excuse me. Delicious. Who you calling Pink Nose? Pink Nose. Maybe a little darker pink. There we go. I'll give you that one. Wario's buns are either green, white, or gold. Depends on the game, genre, and era. Do I have any interesting customer stories? Ooh. Let's see. Let's see, there was that one time working the season ticket register that a frequent season ticket holder, he once gave me a $50 tip. Yee! Got to know me over those years. Was very happy to see me move to that register. He's like, I ain't going to any other register. I'm coming to you. And then at the last year that I worked there, when they started doing the delivery to seat things, I bring the guy's food to his seat. Gives me a straight up $50 bill. Yay! So he was also aware that we have to like split the money with the cooks and whatnot. He even said to me, make sure you hide that one. I want you to have it. Don't split it. I'm like, thank you, thank you, thank you. But like a good employee, I made sure to split it. I mean, I still went home with like $45 that night in terms of tips, so that was still pretty good. The observatory. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, but early on. And a guest at my old job get mad because I told them not to take the sample plate that was sitting out for hours. They made me apologize despite them being stupid. Ugh. We got rid of our sample plates after that to save money. Stupid customers blaming the employee, not the customer. The customer is not always right. They are some of the times, but not all the time.
The ceiling is right, Squidward. You're not a very good employee.
Lois, I'm coming. The money is always right. The customer is not always right. Nope. Let's see. What's another story from my old job? Well, yeah, I did tell of that one party that wanted a dozen funnel cakes during one of our 4th of July events, but we only had like 2 fryers, or our fryers could only hold like 2 funnel cakes at a time, so that took a lot of time. Oh no. And guess what, chat? You picked Wario! Wario! Come on, let me see how it looks. Compare and contrast. Wah, wah, wah. Remembered a lot more than I thought. You pick Wario. Boop. Pretty close there. Just would need to fix some of the shapes and whatnot, but and obviously the mustache needs to be bigger and thicker, but other than that, from memory, decently close there. Not too bad there for an attempt. Wario! Wah, 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 wah. Wah! Excelente! Well, thank you, Rexel, for that one. Next up, courtesy of T-Man, you want me to draw Toadette? Toadette! At my new job, we had guests complain about one of our pizzas because I was trained the wrong way to make them. My manager did show me how to make them right. They don't know shit about training pizza. Have them make the pizza. Maybe not there. Zoom into here. Okay, Miss Toadette. Not a customer story, but a coworker story. One of my former coworkers was, I wouldn't say disrespectful, but thought himself higher than women due to his culture. Oh boy, one of those people. He even tried to boss around women that were higher than him in position. It got to the point that most of my female coworkers disliked him. He ended up quitting years ago. This was after he ended up getting into a serious argument with one of my former managers. Some idiots think they're better than others because of culture. That's not how it works. There was one time at my baseball job that one of my coworkers thought she was above everybody else because of her skin color. Needless to say, she did not last a day. What a dumb bitch. Going off on how she was better off than everybody else because of her skin color, and also how I'm worse than she is because I'm not pretty looking, I'm nerdy looking. I'm like, girl, who pushed you off the bed? Yeah, pretty much a very racist, teenager. I'm hoping she learned better by now. But yeah, after, lots of complaints from, me, my coworkers, and some customers, yeah, she only lasted about 2 hours on the opening night of that season. She was gone! Remember when I worked in fast food, I was working in front of house. I was getting everything closed down. I tried to lock the door and failed, did not realize one of them had a footlock. Then this one big lady started coming up and pulled on the doors, and I mean pulled! There was some resistance, then she walked up and demanded food when we had none left. Oh boy. And we were past closing time. Tisk, tisk, tisk. People need to read the signs. We're closed. Are you open? Read the sign. I'll have a Krabby Patty Deluxe and a double chili kelp fries. No, you won't. It's closing time. Some people just don't read the room. Let's see. Oh, I should move you down, Toadette. And I think one nasty story I had, having a 6 or 7-year-old vomit in front of my register. Thankfully not on the counter where I'm working, but right in front of me on the ground outside the stand. It's like, ugh. And it was not my job to clean it up. We had to get somebody else to do it, but the same guy that operates the party grill on the other side, so we had to go fetch him over to help. Because also I was dealing with a very long line, and I was calmly telling the customers, I'm very sorry, folks. We're getting help right as soon as possible. It's not my job to do it. We're getting somebody who's in charge. I mean, it took a little bit to get it cleaned up, like 10 minutes, but at the very least it was cleaned. Now granted, it smelled like bleach there for a while, but still, better bleach than vomit. If it were me in Squidward's shoes, I would have taken his order but told him, well, have it ready for you when you come in tomorrow. That would have been good. You mean if we stay open later, you'll give us your money? Sure. Mr. Squidward, welcome to the night shift. From now on, the Krusty Krab is open 24 hours a day. What? Now we never have to stop working. Isn't this great, Squidward? Just me and you together for hours and hours and hours, and then the sun will come up, and it'll be tomorrow, and we'll still be working. Are you ready to rock, Squidward? No. Good, because we got customers. Here, please hit me as hard as you can. And then, of course, the other notable story I can tell from my job was how I got hit by a foul ball while working. Oops! So, of course, even in the concession stand, we're not safe from foul balls. On one hand, I have a life. On the other hand, lots of pay. Anchovies. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Let's see. I was making I think I was pouring a soft drink, and then initially let's see. No wait, wrong order. I was putting in the order first, so my chest was facing the field, and then I just turned to my left to go fill up a drink, just in time for the ball to strike my arm. And it was a good thing that I had turned when I did, because if I was still facing the field, it would have struck me in the chest, and I probably would have had to go to the emergency room. So thankfully, just a small bruise on my arm, and just a little bit of ice, and boom! Hello. Voice cracked there for a sec. Hello, anchovies. Welcome to the streams. You sound like a video game character. Well, there are some impressions I can do of various characters, like, hello! Toad. But yeah, foul ball to the arm, folks. It is, it's very painful. Very fucking painful. I don't remember how many, hair things Toadette has. I think it's 3. I know she has a little mushroom on the end. Well, we'll have to find out once I finish, drawing her out. Kind of funny you're drawing Toadette after Wario due to him being secret friends according to a Mario Party game. That is true. What was it, Mario Party 7 that said that? I forget. But no, I remember it was 6. Okay. But yeah, I remember at the time when I got struck by the baseball that both the shift lead and a couple of the paramedics that were there, you know, in case for like emergency during the game, they were like, "Are you sure we don't need to take you to the emergency room?" I'm like, "No, no, 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 I'm okay. I'm just very sore. I'm just very, very sore from being struck." 17 names were dolphin, seagull, tuna, mollusk. Okay. So it was 6 with the weird names. Gotcha. Alright. Toadette's colors, I remember for the most part. There might be some I'm forgetting, but we'll have to see there. But yeah, getting hit by a foul ball, chat. It hurts. You know, Mario and Dry Bones were barbecue ribs. Waluigi and Daisy equals secret lovers is the one I'll always remember. I forgot about that one. Oh no. Alright, let's see how well I remember these colors. I think it was something like this. Hot pink. Oop, and don't forget these spots. I wish I actually played Mario Party 6. The GameCube Mario parties, they were a pretty banger. What song is this game from? Let's see. Mario and Luigi Dream Team. It's the Dreamy Somnom Labyrinth. Nice. Yeah, I also hope the GameCube Mario parties will get added to Switch Online eventually. If they can do it with the N64 ones, they could definitely do it with the GameCube ones. You got a star! Nope, just kidding, you got a Zitar.
Would you like a capsule? Get ready, here it comes.
Wow. Mario Hammer Bro, Heavy Blow Bros. Peach Blooper Royal Flush. Royalty and being flushed down the toilet. Mario Blooper Drenched Stench. We know that kind of stench. No, thank you. Dry Bones Hammer Bro, what the deuce? Stewie Griffin, is that you? Yoshi Blooper Double Dippers. Knowing Yoshi and Blooper? Yeah, makes sense. Double Dippers. I mean, I do admit, I sometimes do double dip. Hey, you gotta make sure it tastes great. There's nothing wrong with double dipping as long as it's your own stuff. double dip the ketchup. Back here. I know her shoes are also brown like Toad's. Let's see. Let's see, the sleeve on her dress. It is pink, but a darker shade, I think. I once slammed my finger in a drawer when I was working and it bled. My former manager patched me up and had to file an incident report. He suggested I go to the emergency room to get stitches, but turns out it wasn't so bad enough that I needed to do that. Ah. Still, that hurts. No, thank you. Considering I've jammed my thumb in the shower door in the upstairs shower and gotten a blood blister from that, yeah, that definitely sucks. Hello Kitty for Japan's Cat Day. Wow. It's Cat Day in Japan. Hooray! Meow. 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 I cut my foot on Christmas Eve and still have a scar. Wrong thingy. Youch! And ta-da! It's a Toadette! Alright, Google. Show it to me. Pretty close. Just some minor spots. And it's boop. Okay, so the mistake I made was on her hair. 3 correct things, but only the ones on the ends had the white spots. But also they're balls. They're not mushrooms. Oops. But honestly, from memory, not too bad there. I forgot the white line on her dress and her vest is, I guess, a little bit more red. But overall, not too bad there, from memory. Hooray! Thank you for that, T-Man. Now then, courtesy of Octoling. While in the mindset of the 1,000-year door, let's get a kitty-eared boo girl. Those boos in Rogueport with the cat ears. Or bunny ears if you play the Japan version. Oh, it's white on the border of her vest? My plush is yellow. Guess different designs. Let's see. Stretch out the hand right here. Let's see. Stretch, 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 stretch. Okie dokie. Let's go. I definitely remember these little boos. For obvious reasons, they changed them from bunny ears to cat ears. Let's see. Want to go gambling with these boos? Being there to assist you? Many people would say yes to that. I definitely remember these details right there. Let's see, you got a bow on ya. Where's this song from? Have a Sweet Talk Deluxe. Mario and Luigi. Bowser's Inside Story. Cute. Let's see. Something like this and this. A very pretty boo. I know these boos are like light blue, not white.
Welcome to Rogueport. How may I assist you, handsome?
Let's see. How I do on the color? Be like this color? Might be okay there. I'm being told, chat, that whenever I get into a voice like that, it destroys people. In a good way. And I admit, I've had at least one friend go, "Hey, when are you doing voice commissions?" I'm like, I don't know. If you want someone with more experience, go ask Luca. She's got that experience, not me. Even though I nearly destroyed Claire that one time with the crinkling. You like that crinkling, don't you, chat? When the stream gets to ASMR mode over getting rid of the monetary value of a new game. I love it. Everyone starts somewhere. You would never believe where Pomni's VA started. Oh? Do tell. Whoops. A very not safe for work visual novel. Huh. Interesting. Today I learned. And now look at her. She's all over the place. Yay! Today I learned. Enter! Kitty Boo at your service! Hot damn! I was pretty close! Pretty darn close there. Just maybe make the bow a little bit bigger. I also forgot the makeup. Oops, the eyeshadow. But other than that, relatively close there. Yay! Well, I know Kira Buckland was the writer of Brawlton, so yes, 2B is partially responsible for what we call Deity's final smash, the Big A Dance. You can have my Big A Dance! You can have my Big A Dance! Yeah. But thank you for that, Octoling. Now then. Oh. I just realized, we have another duplicate in here. Oops! I don't think Crytoxin is here, though, but, it is time for his great appearance of Majesty Fawful, you fink rats. Oh no! We already did Fawful! Ah! What do I do? Oh, right. They also did change it. Oops! Captain Syrup. Thank you! I completely forgot they also changed theirs. Thank you! Right, Captain Syrup for, Wario Land. Okay. It's like that pirate woman, I think. That's who she is. Let's see, we got that, we got that, we got that. Okay. Well, let's see what I can do here. I remember her wearing lipstick of some kind, but not too much else. Miracle, thank you for the 5 biddies. Appreciate. Fun fact about Captain Syrup, she was also inspired by the creators of Shantae to create Risky Boots. Ah! Nice! Let's see. I know she's definitely got a chest, so, boobies! Let's take a guess on her hair there. Boobs. Hello, James. Burbles. Burbles and burbles. Oh, the burbles! Pardon me. Delicious. She was technically in Wario Land as the one who stole Wario's castle using a genie in the lamp, but her most popular design being a pirate from the Black Sugar Gang in Wario Land Shake It. It's probably where I remember her the most from. I come back to boobs on my face. Oops. Oh. A good way to go. Do what you want, 'cause a pirate is free. You are a pirate. Yar har fiddle-dee-dee. I think her hair was something like that? Don't I remember? Hi, Yoshi's Island. I could tell by the sound font. Let's see. I'm reminded of that Rosa John cosplay.
Wait, why just change my clothes?
Yes, Claire, that's how you put on a costume and makeup. You use a drill. Alright, you're the professional. I think I did it wrong. Do you have it in reverse? Coming out looking like a lumberjack. Oops. I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay. I sleep all night and I work all day. Here's a lumberjack and he's okay. He sleeps all night and he works all day. I cut down trees, I eat my lunch. I go to the lavatory. The opposite of a lumberjack is Rosa John. Got it. At least according to that bumper. Yep. Marcel! Just myself. Yep. Excellent. It makes sense. Rosalina is a space princess. Yep. Our heroes are born. The end. If only the Mama and Papa Mario knew what their babies went through before getting to home. Feet. That's Mama Luigi to you, Mario! Squeak! And there, honest to God, better be a Mama Luigi joke in the Mario Galaxy movie. Please, Nintendo, I'm begging you! That's Mama Luigi to you, Mario! Alright, Koopa. Free the princess, or Yoshi here will eat your castle piece by piece until we find her. I can build another castle, but you can't build another princess. Without this key, you'll never find her. I'll be back. And when I do, that little munchkin of yours is going on a French diet. Or crash diet. Why did I say French or fresh diet? Wait, what the hell would a French diet be? Croissants? I don't even know. Dear chat, once again, words are hard. French diet? Where's Cleon when you need her? Mostly snails and garlic bread. Mmm. Garlic bread. Yum! Somewhere a Cleon has sneezed. Well, she should be sleeping right now, so given it's like 7 a.m. her time. Oh, wait a minute. Garlic bread is Italian, isn't it? Or was it French? I forget. Do you have any idea how much garlic bread is eaten by French folks yearly? Well, in that case, that makes sense to me. It's measured in metric tons, by the way. You know what this map needs? It needs more sand. More sand. We're surrounded by sand. No, not that much. Just like 2 cubic tons. 2 cubic tons? We're just like, nope. Like a little pile over there, like 2 cubic tons. Do you have any idea how much 2 cubic tons of sand is? Hey, look what I found. Makes sense considering how many many Canadians, including myself, have eaten macaroni and cheese. I'm making fucking mac and cheese, and nobody can stop me! I haven't had mac and cheese in a long ass time. Now, I remember Captain Syrup mostly consisting of purples, pinks, and reds. I know her hair is red. Let's see. You may be red, but soon you'll be dead. A llama? He's supposed to be dead! My niece knows someone who can make mac and cheese from scratch. I'm so jealous. It does take talent to do that. Hell yeah. I'm making fucking mac and cheese, and nobody can stop me. What song is this? Paper Mario Sticker Star, Snow World's world map. Nice. Honestly, very fitting music given what's coming in tomorrow. Given what's coming our way tomorrow, yeah, very fitting music. Okay, you're definitely a darker purple. Let's see. I think her eyes were also red. I don't want to select there. There we go. Ah! No! I made her sunburnt! Actually, that's very sunburnt. That's like what? 8th degree burns? Ah. I actually pulled that meme off one day while getting ready for work during my fast food job. Everyone was confused as fuck, but went with it. And nobody can stop me. Ah. She spent way too much time in Isle Delfino, apparently. Well, that was my best attempt for Captain Syrup. But, let's see, how much of her I actually remembered. Honestly, right ideas. Some parts, not correct, others identical. So I'm definitely right on the terms of the color palettes and whatnot, but I forgot her belt, the skull in the center, her shoes, identical color but missing the cuffs, wrong kind of pants, but other than that, everywhere else is on the right track. So, not too shabby there. She's out to steal your money. Steal the money away from Wario. Wario, you gotta steal it back. I thank you for that, Crytoxin. But now then, Tales of Adventure. They want me to draw Doobliss. Ooh. Is it that one ghost from Paper Mario? Doobliss? I think it's that ghost. It's the one from Thousand Year Door. Okay. I wasn't sure whether to draw the regular duplicating ghost enemies from Paper Mario 64 or if it was Doobliss from Thousand Year Door. Okay, good to know it's from Thousand Year Door. Yay! It's a ghost! Ah! Mr. Doobliss! Mr. Doobliss! Brain figuring out how to start drawing them out. Okay. Okay, now I'm envisioning it. There's some parts of him I remember, others I don't. So we'll have to find out. Spooky. Fun fact, Doobliss's name in French is Dupliss. He hides the letter P instead, although Google tells me his name is actually Doobliss in English. I don't know what to believe now. Yeah! Too many names! Too many different spellings. wonder he has that weird-ass party hat on his head. To quote Weird Al Yankovic, everything you know is wrong. Ain't that the truth at some other things? Oh no. Not the disembodied head of Colonel Sanders again. Whoops. Everything you know is wrong. Spooky. Now, I know he has a ribbon slash bow on his front. Spooky. Bing, bing. And then after this one, chat, we've got one more left. So we're almost there. Remember, a fan made me a video for that song. Weird Al liked it so much he replied on YouTube. This is official now. I think I've ever seen that fan video. This is official now. Yeah! And how on one of the reanimated videos, Al liked it so much that he hired some of those artists for his which polka was it? But for one of his polkas. And I'm like, artists being paid by Mr. Yankovic? Yay! I believe it was this color. I think his party hat, Duplessis's party hat, was blue with the red stars on it? I do remember the ends being a darker shade. Let's see. He's sexy and he knows it. The buns, they're multiplying in the magic fucking hat. Joe, thank you for the beanies. Appreciate it. But Nui, it's not Easter time yet. It's too early for that. Seems like Mr. and Mrs. Benui have been practicing their multiplication tables. Oh no, avalanche! The magic fucking hat, baby! Ah! I mean, we've seen how many babies have popped out of that hat. Suruwa! Suruwa! As Markiplier would say, it was babies! And just the shoes. I think they were red as well. I think I remember that. And ta-da! It is Dupless! Yay!
Oh, Kevin, look out! Huh? Oh! Nice shot!
Dupless! Ooh. Pretty close there, honestly. Huh. Boop. There's Dupless. Oh yeah. Very close there. Not too shabby. Obviously, that pose is different than the one that I drew, but overall, close enough there. It's a Dupless! Excellent. Nah. Apparently for the re-release of Thousand Year Door, Dupless in other languages was named after the creature it actually references. Rumpel from Rumpelstiltskin, a creature whose only weakness is pronouncing his name correctly. What a weakness! Nice. But now then, chat, we only have one left. Thank you, Tails. We have, courtesy of Shenanigans, draw Bowser as a stick figure. A troll one to close it out. A stick figure Bowser. Oh my goodness. Well, didn't say anything, and that technically counts. We have Captain Syrup over here. Hey, Bowser! Oh my goodness. Okay, Bowser as a stick figure coming up. Let's see how well I remember Bowser, but do it in a stick figure form. Oh no. This is gonna be a thing. Oh no. But in the meantime, chat, schedule a reminder tomorrow / today, since it's Sunday now. Pokemon Crystal Crowd Control. Load up those crowd control guns with Miku Bucks, bits, and more. Try to fuck around and maybe give me some car extended warranty calls. Yeah. I remember Superman and DC Comics had another week to their name character, Mr. I can't even say that. But I can understand why that's his weakness. Bowser.
Luigi, look! It's from Bowser!
Bowser Cole. Oh no. Well, they did say draw him as a stick figure, so. Wah, 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 wah. I'm pretty sure it's pronounced mix, yes, spit, and lick. Huh. Bowser, you are so not kidnapping Peach in this form. You're not gonna do anything in this form. If anything, you'll have the Mario Bros just laughing at you. Maybe even some of the Koopas. Anyway, back to Stick Figure Bowser, which was technically redeemed after we closed requests, but it was too funny not to do. It was a really good one, so we let it slide. Also, on account, I forgot to turn it off immediately, so whoops. But you know what? It counts. Oh no! The rule of funny, it always wins. We love funny around here. And ta-da! It's a Bowser stick figure. Oh, good Lord Almighty. So basically, this was an oh no. Anyway, kind of moment. Yup. Oh, God. But where's his face? Sometimes stick figures don't need faces. But there you have it, folks. There's all the prompts for tonight. Hooray! The Goomba's still pissed though. No! Oh no. Well, I stole your face. But yes, chat. This shall get posted on social medias after the stream. But overall, another fun subathon incentive has now come to a close. Big thanks to all for doing those prompts and see how good or bad I do them. And tonight, I am given the hand arrest. So much art. It's always good to give the hand breaks. Alrighty, chat, because that is going to do it for me for the evening. What is our raid message? Also, paging Cole. Shield your eyes! Shield your eyes! Shield your eyes! At the same time, let me adjust the canvas size so there's not too much white space. There we are there. Just a little bit more. Some people are going to be so confused by the stick figure. And it is now saved. I slammed my Goomba in the car door. Stick Bowser, Medalist Bowser. Oh dear. You know what? I kind of liked I slammed my Goomba in the car door. And we did say the word cookie tonight. And it's fortune cookie night, so I'm sitting down over to Claire. What is she playing right now? Mario Tennis Fever. Ooh, goody. The newest Mario Tennis. You mean the one in which Daisy's dying? But she's not. But yes, folks, thanks again for hanging during those art shenanigans. I will see you tomorrow for some Pokemon's crowd control. But until then, folks, layers. You know, I would say I got a Goomba stuck in a car door once, but upon looking down, I don't have one. So I don't have anything to worry about there.